Hey, what's up everyone and welcome to my review for Mortdecai, a movie starring Johnny Depp, Ewan McGregor, Gwyneth Paltrow, Paul Bettany, a bunch of other people. It's a movie about an art dealer with a funny mustache. He's got a funny curly mustache, and he's an art dealer, and he has to look for a painting that's really rare, and someone stole it, and he has to go get it because if he doesn't, then his freaking house is gonna get claimed, and his wife's gonna leave him. And Ewan McGregor's a dickhead CIA agent that tells him he's gonna, or MI5, sorry, that he has to do it, or blah blah blah. If he does it, then I'll give you money so you can make sure you pay it back. Blah 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 blah. This movie sucked. Oh my god. Mortdecai is a movie that just pushes my buttons. It does. Because it's a movie where Johnny Depp is completely game. Gwyneth Paltrow is completely game. Paul Bettany is completely game. Ewan McGregor is completely game. You can tell everybody is having a good time. They're actually trying. And no matter how hard they try, they cannot make this script funny. There's really almost nothing in this movie that's funny. Nothing. I might have chuckled here and there for a desperate laugh, just like, oh, fine, I'll give you that, ha ha. But it's not like, you're not going to laugh like, ha ha ha. And if you do, I don't know about you. But I could not stand this film. I really couldn't. And it really sucked too, because again, like I said, they're all really game. And the director, I love the director. David Coep freaking did Premium Rush. One of the most underrated movies of the last couple of years. I love that movie. That's such a good movie. Really is. Go check it out. That's way better than this. Way funnier, way more entertaining. Michael Shannon at my personal best performance of his. I just love that movie. Go check that out. But this movie was just an abomination. And there's almost no redeeming qualities. The movie is not funny. Johnny Depp is completely annoying as Mortdecai with his stupid mustache. That mustache joke is used so much where Gwyneth Paltrow doesn't like it because it looks gross. Everybody else thinks it looks stupid, but he thinks it's great. That joke is used so much in this movie, and it's not funny all the time. Paul Bettany is probably the best part of this film, who plays Jock as manservant, the guy that fights for him, because of course Mortdecai is a useless prick that doesn't do anything. And Jock has to do pretty much everything, fight off stuff. And of course, Johnny Depp doesn't care about the well-being of Jock. So there's times where Jock just gets his ass whooped. He's freezing in the cargo part of a plane or something. And there's parts where you just really do feel bad for him. And he has to do it because he works for Mortdecai. I don't know why he hasn't quit yet, but I guess he likes Mortdecai so much he'll do this for him. And there's so many times where he just gets messed up. And I'm just like, I freaking hate Mortdecai even more. But that's probably the best part of the film, is that Paul Bettany is great, and I think he is really likable in this film. You really will feel bad for him if you see this film. Even though at times, his character's joke, which I'm not going to spoil just in case, his running joke is a little flat, but still, I really did not like this film besides Paul Bettany. That's really the only thing I can think of that's positive. Everything else, the comedy, the writing, Johnny Depp's performance, which, don't get me wrong, he's completely game for, but he's extremely annoying. Everything he does is annoying. The story, I don't know what was going on in the story. I couldn't follow it because it was so freaking ridiculous. Olivia Munn shows up and she wants a painting from Jeff Goldblum, and this other guy, this art stealer guy, wants it too, and then a bunch of other people want it, I get, and then it ends up with an auction for a fake one, or I don't even know. I don't know what happened. It went by so quick and so ridiculous with the story. It spent so much time with all the stupid gags, and when it went to the story, it's just like, here's a quick explanation. Now let's go talk about Johnny Depp's mustache some more. It was so freaking stupid. Every time I do this, it's because he's twirling his mustache. But, which, by the way, he does have that kind of mustache. I mean, you can see on the poster, he does. But it's really annoying. All the gags that were in the trailer that I actually thought were funny are horrendous in this movie. I don't know what they did, but I thought they were, Looney Tunes style funny in the trailer. But in this, maybe it's because it's in context and I'm just getting so freaking annoyed with the story that I just thought it was not funny when they did them again. The performances, again, are game. Everybody's really having a good time. You can tell. Johnny Depp is having a blast. Paul Bettany's having a blast. Everybody. But I just don't care when all the characters are thinly written, annoying, not funny, just not interesting, no character development whatsoever. You don't know who Mortdecai is at all. You know that he wants to be kind of like his predecessors in the Mortdecai family and wants a mustache. That's about it. That's all you get. You get more talk about the mustache than you get about his character. That's it. That's all. You get mustache talk. That's it. And it's so terrible. And don't get me wrong, I like a good mustache, but you know what? When it's the butt of the joke in a hour and 45-minute movie, you're gonna hate mustaches by the end. You really will, because it's so bad. I hated this movie. Paul Bettany, every time he was on screen, and he was even when he was talking to Johnny Depp, when he was just sitting down and talking, there was decent moments there. And like I said, I chuckled a couple times, mostly with Jock, really. But the action, when it gets to the action, is still terrible. It's not very well filmed. It has this very goofy, cheesy spy feeling to it, which, I mean, that might work, for something like Kingsman, which I heard is excellent. Can't wait to see that. But it does not work with this. I don't have much else to say. It's just not a funny movie, not fun, confusing, annoying performances, especially from Johnny Depp. Again, the only positive I have is that Paul Bettany was, likable. He was actually the most likable because he shut the fuck up and actually did something. He whooped ass. He stopped talking. He saved the day. And there's times where I actually fell for him. There's a part at the end where he's about to get his finger cut off because of Mortdecai. And Mordecai's about to leave him. And Paul Bettany has that face like, all right, it's okay, man. Go ahead, do your thing. I got 9 more fingers. It's all right. And I felt so bad for him. But besides that, screw this movie. I couldn't follow it. It's not funny. It's not fun. I just don't like it, okay? Paul Bettany. That's a positive. There you go. And that's the only reason why I give this movie a 7 out of a 40. This movie's abysmal. It is absolute trash. Do not go see it. Do not go rent it. If you rent it, skip to all the parts with Paul Bettany. Those are the best parts. Admittedly, he's in the movie a lot. That's why I'm giving this a 7 out of 10. I mean, 7 out of 40. Which is really low if you convert it to a 10 score. It's like a 2 out of 10. It's an awful movie. I'm going to give Mortdecai a 7 out of 40. I already said that, but for some reason I felt like I needed to say it again. It sucked. So there you go. Thank you and goodbye.